Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Jaylah Marshae. If you're new here, hey girl, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today's video is gonna be a little bit different. I used to do like the girls like boss talk a few months ago. Like last year, I used to do like talk about different topics and stuff, and I kind of stopped doing that, and I don't know why. I wish I would have kept going, but I think for like a new series, I'm gonna be doing like Topic Tuesday, talking about different things and different relatable things, you know, that us girls go through, or just us as humans go through. I'm going to be today, I wanted to talk about like breakups and stuff like that, because we've all been through them. I actually went through one last year, and I wanted to just talk about, you know, not too much of what happened, but basically how I got into the relationship, how long it lasted, and what I learned from it, and just what the lessons that I'm taking with me. And I just wanted to show you guys that. And yeah, so if you guys want to hear about my breakup, continue watching this video, like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and let's get started with the video. Okay, so before we get started, follow me on my social medias, and make sure you turn on your bell notifications so you will be notified whenever I do upload, because I do upload every Tuesdays and Fridays, and yeah, and every other Tuesday will probably be a Topic Tuesday. Probably not every Tuesday, because I want to spread them out. I don't want to, you know, do so much topics, and then like the next week I kind of forget what I'm talking about and stuff like that. I better fix it. So last year, well, let's just give you the backstory. I've always been someone who wanted a relationship. I've always wanted to be in a relationship. I've always wanted a boyfriend, and it just never really happened. It happened in high school. I've had 2 boyfriends in high school, but whatever. But I never really went on dates after that. It took me a while to even go on a date with this person. And it just, I don't know, like I just want a relationship, but I'm also the type of person who's scared to be in a relationship or scared to go on dating because of rejection, of someone who is, I date to have a future with this person. I don't want to do, I've never been a person to date around and date random people. I've always feel like I need to have a connection with someone. I've always been like that. So I've always been on dating apps. I've been on literally every dating app. I've been on Tinder, I've been on Bumble, I've been on even Hinge, and yeah. So last year I have matched with people, but I never actually went fully on a date with the people. I've always just talked, and then we don't talk after a week. After a week, it's like whatever. So last year around May, no, not even May, around April, like end of March, beginning of April, I matched with somebody. I'm not gonna say his name because he doesn't even deserve the clout, but this guy, let's just call him T. His name starts with a T, but let's just call him that. And I actually was not that interested in him at first. I really did not want to talk to him. I'm like because I get really, really bored, and after a while I don't really want to talk to people anymore. But with this person, for some reason, I was very like, okay. At first I was very standoffish. I didn't want to go on a date with him. I just didn't want to do anything with this guy. After about a week, I was kind of looking for him to stop talking to me. And and I don't know, like after we kept talking, which I thought was weird, because usually I'm looking forward to them stop talking to me, or I'm just the type of person, I just didn't have a connection with this person at first. And last year, and I don't know, after talking for about a month on just like texting and stuff like that, I don't know, it kind of like, he was really persistent, and he was really consistent and persistent and taking me out. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay. And mind you, he lived 2 hours away. So yes, this was a long distance relationship. I'll get to that later. So I realized like this guy's not gonna, at first I was scared because I'm like, what if this guy is a catfish, or, well, we've been Snapchatting, so I can't really lie on that. And we have been Snapchatting, but then at first I'm like, what's this, like, I was just really scared. I was paranoid. I tried everything to get out of this date, and he was so persistent in taking me on this date. So finally, after some thinking for about a week, I let him take me on a date. And he came 2 hours away. He was really nice. He actually came and picked me up, and we went out to dinner and everything. And I don't know, like at first I was really nervous and scared, because at first I'm like, oh no, what is this person like? I made sure that I made sure that he took me to the restaurant that is really close to my place that I live right now. I made sure that it was really close, and I was like, you know what, I'm not taking any chances, let me just make sure. So we went on a date, and everything was good. Everything was actually, the first day was cool. The next week, he came back the next week, and we actually spent a whole day together, because we went to the mall, we went to dinner, we went to the movies and stuff like that. We just spent a whole entire day together. And that's when I realized, like, wow, like this person actually wants to take the time out to spend time with me. Therefore, I think that's kind of my fault. I kind of caught feelings a little too quick, but I never had that before. It was like my first adult relationship. So I was like, okay. So I was getting excited a little bit, which is a really wrong way to go. Don't try not to catch feelings, but then again, it's like, but so after a while, like I just realized, like, oh, this person actually really cares. He literally kept coming every week, and he was coming every weekend. It was like either a Friday or a Saturday he would come, and he would see me, and we would spend the whole day together. Like, it was on and on and on and on. And then I realized after somewhere like I don't know, things were just great. Like, we were going on and on. We were spending weekends together. We were spending time. I thought it was amazing. But then I realized something changed kind of like around July. I realized that he only wanted to talk on Snapchat, which was, at first it was like, oh, okay, he just wants to see me every day. Maybe like that, maybe that's why. But it's like he really wants, but it was like, I don't know, he didn't have FaceTime. He didn't have an iPhone. So it was like he only wanted to talk on Snap. He only wanted to talk on Snap. It was like text or talking on Snapchat. And it was kind of, at first it was like cool, but then after a while it kind of got annoying, because it's like I wanted to talk to him on the phone. I wanted to, like talk to him on the phone, but he always made up an excuse, even though his job had crazy hours. But even when he would get home, he would never really want to talk on the phone. It was always, I'm tired. His excuse was always, I'm talking to customers all day, so I don't want to talk on the phone. And my whole thing was, I'm your girlfriend, I'm not your customer. That was my whole thing. And then after a while, it was like, I don't know, things changed. He went from coming to see me every weekend to every other weekend. And then it started to get to once a month. And till around July, August, it started to get to once a month. And it was like getting to the point where it was getting annoying. And I would always tell him about it, and every time I would tell him my feelings, he would get mad at me and not talk to me for like 2 days. And then it was like, because my whole thing is communication in a relationship. If you really want to communicate, then you have to talk to me on the phone. He never wanted to talk on the phone. It was like, he always felt like, it was like every time I would tell him my feelings, it was like a burden. So at the one point, it was just like really annoying, and his communication was just really off a lot of the times. He wouldn't talk to me for 2 or 3 days. Like I said, he would, And then he would never really apologize. He would just come back and try to guilt trip it and say like, oh, I'm going through something, or I'm busy, and it's like, obviously I get it. You're at work, like you're at work all day, your hours are crazy. But when you're at home, I get it. You just want to come home and get in bed. But at the same time, it was kind of like he didn't care about my feelings, didn't care about me at all. So it was like, okay, whatever. So that sucked. And literally only lasted for 4 months. Our last time seeing each other was September of last year, and then October we just broke up. And honestly, I was really, really hurt. I cried almost every day during the breakup, after the breakup, because it was like, it's kind of like you trusted that person, you gave that person your trust, your heart, and everything, and then after a while it was like, okay. So yeah, so during the breakup, yeah, I went through all the stages. I went through the anger stage, I went through the sad phase. Honestly, I feel like music has definitely helped me during a breakup. I feel like I listen to Lizzo every single day. I listen to Kelly Clarkson. I listen to pretty much every breakup song that you can think of. I was just really sad. Like, it sucked. And because it's like, I felt like I kind of felt like, it's kind of like, dang, like I really trusted you, and then you went and hurt me. You just stopped talking, and then, you know, but then after a while it was like, and after listening to some music and after thinking things through, it was like, it was kind of a blessing. Because when I tell you, the day me and my ex broke up, I met my best friend, who I talk to pretty much almost all the time now. Me and her are like this. So basically it was a blessing in disguise. It was a blessing, because like, when I tell you, the day me and my ex broke up, I met her. So it was like a beautiful blessing, like, you know what I mean? Like, even though like a couple days before, I did pray to God, like, please exit all of the it was basically like, please exit all of the toxic people that are in my life. And literally like a week later, we broke up, and then I met my best friend. So basically, yeah. So what do I learn from that now? I've definitely learned to not trust somebody so quickly. I've definitely learned to, if they're not communicating with you the way you want to be communicated with, then don't talk to them. I mean, don't talk to them, but like, cut them off. Like, literally cut them off. They're not good for you. If I've definitely learned that if somebody wants to if somebody's gonna make time with you, if somebody wants to be with you, they're gonna make time for you. They're going to make sure that you're happy, you both are happy. That person's gonna make sure. And what I do, dating apps again, I did delete all my dating apps. I don't really like dating apps anymore as much anymore. I think because I've met so many guys on there, and they all never really became a positive light, I guess. So I just kind of done with dating apps for now. Even though I much still rather meet somebody in person, which is kind of pretty hard right now, because during this whole COVID-19 quarantine coronavirus situation, it's kind of hard to meet somebody in person, because you don't know what they look like. You only can see up here, and so that's kind of hard. But I think right now I'm just focusing on me, and I know the right person is gonna come. Am I scared? Yes, I'm scared to date, because I don't know, I'm the type of person that I love Hallmark movies type relationships. I love those type of like relationships that just treats you like a queen. Like, those are the type of relationships that I want. And yeah, and right now I'm just waiting for my person. I know my person's gonna come, and when that person does come, you guys will definitely know. But yeah, I've learned so much. So if you're someone who's in a relationship and you feel like this person isn't the right one for you, either talk to them, and if you do talk to them and sit them down and they get mad for just you telling their feelings, just for you telling them your feelings, please cut them off, let them go, and go find someone that's worth your time, and know your worth and know that you're amazing. And yeah, I've learned so much in this whole relationship, and I feel like it's hard to date in 2020 because I feel like guys only want one thing, or they just have a certain type of girl that they want and they don't really appreciate the one that comes to them. So yeah, so I'm just like really laying low right now. But I don't know, dating's like weird, especially now. I feel like right now I feel like a lot of people have went to online dating because this whole corona thing, but it's like I just deleted my apps, and honestly I feel a lot better without them, because I feel like when I was on the dating apps, I felt like I was just on it every day, seeing who I get matched with and stuff like that. And I don't know, I feel like my ideal guy isn't on a dating app. I feel like my ideal guy is somewhere out there in the world. So I really would like to meet them in person, and I don't know, I just want somebody that's gonna love me for who I am. Love me, like, you know, I do have a heart condition. I do have a mild case of cerebral palsy, and I don't really talk about it much, but I do want somebody that's going to love that part of me too, and not just because one thing or so whatever. But yeah, so I guess I want to start doing like question of the days for my videos now, like at the end or the beginning of my videos. Question of the day: are you dating? Have you started dating? Are you on a dating app? How do you feel about dating apps? Just let me know, and let's have a conversation in the comments below. And yeah, that is pretty much everything about my relationship from last year, how I'm doing. I'm definitely a lot better. I don't follow that person anymore. I don't have that person's number. I just honestly, I am a lot happier, and I just thank God for that, because it's like at first I did feel like I was heartbroken and I was sad and I wasn't gonna find anybody, but then after a while you realize, hey, that person wasn't the one for you. Your person's gonna come, and I know that. So yeah, so what other topic would you guys like for me to discuss on this channel? And if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe to this channel, turn on my bell notification, because I don't think you will want to miss a video from me, because I do upload every Tuesdays and Fridays. And subscribe to my vlog channel. And yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye.